Assalamu alaikum everyone. Today our topic is Active Directory Site and Services. What is site? So in Active Directory we have this option. You can say networks, small part is called site. Also here we have some concept of head office and branch office, like how head office connect with branch office. So branch office will be the site. Here also along with the site you can connect different subnet. Different subnet, like suppose we have two subnet. First is 10.0.0.0/8 and second is 20.0/8. Two subnet. So we can connect with the help of Active Directory Site and Services. DSSITE.MSC command used to open directory site and services. You can open. I will decrease the font size little bit. 20. This is okay. Okay, so here we have server. Suppose server 1 IP is 10.1, subnet mask is 255.0.0.0, default gateway 10.0.0.2, preferred DNS same IP 10.1. Now guys, we have server 2 IP address is 20.0.0.1, subnet mask is 255.0.0.0, default gateway is suppose 20.2, preferred DNS is 10.0.0.1. take alternate DNS also will be 20.0.0.1. So question is how this IP will create, it means how this IP can communicate with server 2, because both has a different network. Server 1 it is suppose head office, HO head office. Server 2 suppose this is branch office. Okay, I will save this. Notes not required. That's okay. Okay. So how these two computers can connect with each other? We required one more server, that is suppose server 3. In this server we have to configure RRAS so that both server 1 and server 2 will communicate. Here we have two LAN card 1 IP address is simply 10.0.0.2. Subnet mask is 255.0.0.0. Preferred DNS not required. Default gateway, if you want to give then you can give, otherwise it's not required. 10.2 and LAN 2 take IP is simply 20.0.0.2. Subnet mask 255.0.0.0. Default gateway will be 20.0.0.2. right. Server 3 two LAN card we have to use. So this is about the IP configuration so that we can implement the same practical. Now guys, open VMware. I have some computers. Library, server 1, server 3, otherwise open server 2, server 3 also. Right click and select ADDS. Here we have Active Directory by the name of kabul.com. Right click, snapshot. Here simply network we have. Here right click, snapshot. Network we have selected. Okay. It will take some time. So what about RRAS? RRAS is what? Routing and remote access server. Actually this server behaves like router to communicate to, and you can say more than two different network. So we must have the RRAS. It is like router with Microsoft. You can say routing feature with Microsoft. Okay. Now this is server 2. Server 2 do one thing, give this name server 3 and this name suppose server 2, right? Okay. Server 2 we have to add one more LAN card. Network add, yes, network adapter. Please wait, taking some time. Okay. Next, host only, finish. and simply press OK. This server is what? It is RRAS. Here guys, simply take IP ncpa.cpl. IP is first LAN card. I will show you. This is my file LAN1 10.2. and gateway should be 10.0.0.2. This is other LAN card. IP is 20.0.0.2. Gateway is, this is like a router, so give same gateway. Okay. Close this. Full screen. Click server manager. So this server will behave like a router. Simply click add roles and feature. Next, click remote access to install routing feature. And simply click routing. Next, and install. It will take some time definitely. Server 1, give the IP ncpa.cpl. IP is simply 10.0.0.1. Gateway is 2 and DNS is 10.0.0.1. Same IP. I can show you with notepad file. Server 1, see 10.2 default gateway. Press OK. OK. Close this. In this system, do one thing. Type dsa.msc and just create one user account, so that in future we will use. Right click, new, user. User is suppose user 100. User 100. Next, password @123. Password @123. Next and finish. Okay. Time is 12:46 PM. Time should be same with every computer. Click this. 12:57 PM. Okay. Date should be same also. 3116. Yeah. 12:57 PM or 12:47 PM. So change the time. 48 is okay. Server 3, (12:48) is PM. right, time is same, user 100 is created. Now it's installing server 3. Check IP ncpa.cpl properties version 4. This is server 3. Take IP server 3 branch office, we will take 20.1. same we will take 20.0.0.1. gateway is 20.0.0.2. preferred DNS is 10.0.0.1. alternate DNS is 20.0.0.1. simply. Okay, close. Here this is the server 3. Install ADDS role. Next, so that we will make this system as a branch office. Okay, taking time. Server 1 we have, this is the head office. So guys, to reduce the confusion, one thing we can perform, rename head, give a head office HO, and this is my branch office, and this system is like router. Okay, rename this head office, branch office, router. Head office full screen, start run. How we can configure Active Directory site and services DSSITE.MSC. Will take some time definitely, so that it will open. Okay, so this is my computer. Actually this computer name is simply, if you want to change the computer name, so you can change this name also, but we have to reboot. This is suppose HO, head office. Done. Right click, new site, branch office, create like this. Okay, no problem. Now here we don't have the system, later it will come. Subnet, right click, new subnet. Here we have suppose 10.0.0.0 10 network for head office, and new subnet 20.0.0.0/8 for branch office. Done. 10 for head office, 20 for the branch office, because see this, 20 for the branch office and 10 for the head office. 10 for the head office. Okay, so head office computer, Configured site, we have two sites, head office and branch office. Here we don't have the computer, but it will come, don't worry. This is the router, still we are installing same role. Okay, wait, we cannot perform this step because our router is, this router is installing the role. So wait for some time. Once roles will install, then we can configure. So guys, open mid system, role is over, close, close. Here give rrasmgmt.msc to open routing and remote access server. We have to configure so that this device behaves like a router. Routing feature we have to enable. Next, click custom configuration. Here we have some other feature also. LAN routing we are doing so that different network will connect. Start service. That's it. This step we have to perform on router, it means routing server. Now move to back office, means branch office, full screen. Promote this server as a domain controller. Give kabul.com, change the credential kabul.com/administrator. Okay. Next, could not be contacted. Wait. So I will show you. So guys, see, now it's running. We are on branch office. Make this branch office as a read-only domain controller. What is read-only domain controller? RODC, read-only domain controller. It is what head office suppose connected to the Kabul and branch office connected to Jalalabad. So Jalalabad office cannot edit anything, but head office can do anything. So head office will be read and write, and branch office means Jalalabad will be read only. It means they don't have the privilege to edit anything. So from head office you can manage branch office. No need to send any administrator on branch office. From head office easily you can manage. And also it is good for the security. It used for the security, and second is it used for centralized network. So from one place you can manage. Also branch office cannot edit Active Directory. This is about the read only. Check mark. See, branch office, head office we have created with first server. So here is branch office. Give the password and confirm the password. Next, simply next. Domain controller is what? Kabul.com. You can change the computer name so that this name can change also. Install this. Install this. So network is working properly, we don't have the problem. So after this device will reboot, then we will verify this practical. So wait for some time. So you can read about the read-only domain controller. This is with server 2008, server 2012, 16 also. So for the purpose of security you can use RODC. It is also centralized network. Branch office connected to the head office. So this is about the theory. You can read this theory. I will save this file also in notes. Active Directory site and services. Okay, so now system will restart. Branch office, this is the head office. Close this. Can we reopen? DSS ite.msc. See, previous it was not there. This is what? Which computer? Branch office computer. Sorry, this is head office and this is the branch office. See, this is the branch office computer and this is the head office computer. Will take some time, then after will come. Then I will show you. We will verify also. Will take some time. Please wait for some time. So guys, open branch office computer and log in. So this system behaves like a branch office. So now setting will take some time. Then again we have to use same command dssite.msc. Start run dssite.msc. So same information will come. So see, sites, branch office, head office, right? Change domain controller. We are on which office? Branch office. This one. This is read only domain controller. Okay. So here if you want to create any site, see we don't have the option to create the site because this is what read only domain controller. Can't do anything, cannot edit anything. See, new option will not come. So this is about the site and services. Also if you want to verify, take one more client, snapshot network. I will revert. So in head office we have one user account. In head office we have one user account, that is user 100. dsa.msc you can check. Here we have user 100. So it will replicate with the branch office also. I can show you dsa.msc. Here also will be same user 100, but this is the read only. So login one client and here this is the client operating system ncpa.cpl, give IP, can be anything. Suppose take anything 20.0.0. suppose 3, and gateway is 20.0.0.2, preferred DNS is 10.0.0.1, and this one will be 20.0.0.2. okay, close this. Now right click on computer and goes to properties, computer name, join this domain is simply Kabul. Computer name can be anything, take baby. So will take some time. Administrator, password @123, and reboot this device and log in with user 100. Easily we can log in. kabul.com, give there. So please wait, it will take some time. So there is a problem with the IP. Check is pinging or not. Ping 10.1, not pinging. We have to check the connectivity first of all. So guys, now is pinging. Let's do it. Connect. Administrator, password @123. So reboot this device. Restart now. Then see this full screen. Here is head office, full screen, ncpa.cpl, and disable this local area connection, head office. Okay, wait. Will take some time. So we have disabled local area connection from head office. So message is please wait. See, we have disabled. You can enable also, right? Later we will disable, no problem. So message is please wait. See this. Wait for some time. Okay. Now do one thing. Just disable this and log in. User 100 and password @123. It will not log in. That will give error message after some time, because we have disabled local area connection with head office, so that authentication will not come from head office to the branch office. So this is the concept of read-only domain controller. Wait and watch. But if you will enable local area connection with head office, then easily we can log in with this system. But if you will not check mark on RODC, see, error will come. Now just enable, move to the client, okay, password @123 and wait. Now you can log in, because data will replicate from head office. Password will authenticate from the head office. See, preparing your desktop. So we have done read-only domain controller, server as a router, and most important thing, Active Directory, site and services. These three practical we have done today. So please wait, preparing your desktop. Once desktop will come, then we can confirm 100%. So guys, see this, user 100. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Khuda Hafiz. See you guys.